Check. Are we live? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, are we live? Listen, man, we're going to start off like this. I am super excited. Super grateful to be here today. Episode 3 of the Jae Kapone Podcast. If you are now watching, this is your first episode, you are airing in to the Jae Kapone Podcast, the best podcast in Washington, D.C., the number one podcast in Washington, D.C., hip-hop podcast in Washington, D.C. But yeah, man, I got an exciting show for y'all. But before I get into my planned schedule, we got an emergency. We have an emergency, man. Before I press record, before I was gonna come on here today, I see some disturbing, some terrible news about a fellow Washingtonian, my man from 37, Mr. Gizwop, the street general, man. I really don't even want to say it, bruh. Like, I dead ass don't want to say it. The words don't want, like, they don't want to leave my brain cells. But Gizwop was caught in 4K getting his butt palmed by his mans, bruh. And personally, we lost another one, man. They got him. They got him, man. There's no reason. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, just search up Gizwop, man. Just go to Instagram and type in Gizwop, and the video is gonna come up in 4K. Gizwop was seen in the club getting drunk at JG Riff show. JG Riff was performing, and Gizwop is doing what Giz do, you know, getting drunk, cooling with the men, relaxing, chilling, and it's no other way to say it, bruh. The man palmed his cheeks, man. The man palmed his buttocks, bro, in 4K. And they started dancing in the corner. He started hugging on him viciously. Like that was his girl or something. Like, I was legit stunned by what I was seeing. And still stunned by what I saw. I don't know how to feel. Because, like, everybody in the city is talking about this. Like, Aunt Glizzy said this nigga new clothing brand, his favorite clothing brand should be Palm Angels, bro. And Gizwop and Ant already got a beef, so it don't help the situation. But I am still stunned. I just seen this like 30 minutes to an hour ago. And I don't even have no words. Like, dead serious. I just can only report on it, bro. Like, I'm still stunned. Gizwop was getting his buttocks palmed in 4K in the club off the Azul. And the only thing I can say is, Giz, you gotta say something. You gotta respond. You can't just let this go in the air. All that you get money and this, that, and the third. Where the Drake at? Grab that Drake, bitch. And they spin the city. For real. Cause ain't no way, bruh. Why was you even comfortable enough to let that man palm you like that? You didn't fight. You didn't push him. You embraced it. And I don't want to say what else you might have embraced behind closed doors. But listen, man. It's a sad day for Washingtonians. We lost the general. You still gonna be the general, but it's different now. Different now. But yeah, man. Gizwop was say getting his cheeks palmed in the club. Tell me how y'all feel about it in the comments, man. I ain't really got too much to say about it. Like I said, it's kind of wild, and you can't deny the video. That motherfucker was in 8K. Fuck it. But Drake goes live to premiere new music for Iceman album. So this was 4th of July. 4th of July, I'm in here chilling. I ain't had nothing to do, you know what I'm saying? The fireworks was kind of annoying me. I'm not really too big on fireworks. Them joints is loud. Like maybe a little firework, but the big fireworks annoy me. So I'm in here chilling, and randomly I get a notification on my phone. Drake is live. YouTube notification. I'm like, this Drake gotta be tripping. This Drake, like, he might have hit the live button by accident. This can't be like, gotta be the app broke or something. That's what I'm thinking. But I click it. As soon as I click it, it's just a factory. It's just videos of like a factory, just still videos. Like nothing's going on. We in some type of factory, and it just keep going through videos, like just videos. But it says it's live. Nothing's happening. I check out for a little minute. When I come back, Drake now is measuring some ice. He's cutting up the ice. Great promo. This is beautiful. Great marketing. To me, what I'm getting from this, he's working. He's been working. He's been in the booth. He's been in the cave. He's been putting together work, masterpieces. Exactly what I said Drake needs to come back with. Forget all that dissing, which you kind of did. But you need to come back with a body of work that cannot be denied. And honestly, from this first single, what did I miss? Drake is on his way, man. Drake is on the way. The name of the single is What I Miss. He premiered it live. He started out with a little promo of him reminiscing. Maybe I think it was like him in like earlier years, early 20s, mid 20s, just talking about what he desired from the game, what he wanted, what he was going to become, etc. And it goes straight into the song. And Drake's surrounded by 100 guns. Just 100 guns all on the ground outside of some Miami mansion. And the song is going crazy. But what I got from that, honestly, it's like, I think Kendrick is really in his head. The reason I say that, the song real starts with horns. And the subject matter, Drake is steady focused on other people. I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. You do give a fuck if they love you, Drake. You do give a fuck if they like you. Because you definitely wouldn't have dropped this as your first single or put it in a song if these people words, whether that's the critics, your peers, the fans, you feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Some light-skinned nigga shit. You just can't let it go and just be yourself. You know what I mean? And embrace that. You gotta hear that you the man from somebody. You gotta be embraced by somebody, by a lot of people. And when you not, I don't give a fuck if you love me. But we gonna see. I really enjoyed it, not gonna lie. After this single though, I'm thinking it's gonna end. Drake proceeds to hop in an ice truck and starts driving down the street. Not gonna lie, pretty hard. You feel me? Nobody knows where he's going. And it kind of abruptly ends because I don't think Drake and his team thought this all the way through. Because he's driving down a main street, whatever main street this is, and people just start swarming. Obviously, you're on live, you're showing every location, you're showing what the truck looked like, you're showing exactly where you're going. Maybe if you just would have kept the cut on you, but come on, man. What did you expect? So somebody obviously called him a bitch, and you know, he was a little combative, probably because he was on the camera, but Drake wasn't going like that. Like Drake called it like, what's up? You know what I mean? What you gonna do about it? He hops out the van and the video ends. But despite all that, I think it was a great, calculated, creative move. We haven't seen a lot of rappers at his caliber just do something different. Just go live. Just do something different. You know what I'm saying? Be in an ice factory, cutting up the ice. Show me what you've been doing in this time. Get in the ice truck and just drive around. Premiere the single on a little TV. Like, do something different to get me excited for the album. And I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna be keeping my eyes and ears open. I'm ready for this album, man. Let's see what Drake got. When do we see more creative moves from rappers? So I was scrolling on Instagram maybe like 2-3 days ago, and there was this content creator, and he was selling merch, but instead of just selling t-shirts, lighters, little beer holders, he created video games for each rappers. There was like a Tyler the Creator video game where you jumping on flowers, you're in like this different universe. He had a different video game for Kanye West where it was almost like the bully, you running around in the school on some GTA type of stuff. He was selling sculptures, like figurines. It was all type of different stuff. And I don't know. I want to see more creative things from rappers. I'm tired of just seeing lazy, oh, here's a hat, here's a shirt, here's a collab with Louis Vuitton. Bro, your average consumer, the person who listens to your music, can't afford the Louis Vuitton backpack duffel bundle that come with your album. You know what I mean? Maybe you should come up with something a little more creative that's affordable. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to play a Tyler the Creator video game, a Kendrick Lamar video game, read a Kendrick Lamar comic book. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see rappers be creative, because right now it's very much lazy in the landscape of rap. Shit, in the landscape of music, all y'all do is drop music and disappear. That shit is getting crazy and lazy. I'm tired of it, bro. So when do we start seeing more creative moves from rappers, man? And what type of moves do y'all want to see from rappers? Leave that in the comments. But what's next? What's next? Let's keep it moving. 4Extras, No Jumper co-host blows his hand off on 4th of July. So, if y'all don't know who 4Extras is, 4Extras is a co-host on No Jumper, the No Jumper podcast in California. And he lives up to the name 4Extras. The dude is extra 4 times. He goes viral for his crazy clips, talk about jail fights and how many fades he had, etc. Really, Adam put him on the show because Adam seen that he would go viral easily. You know what I mean? Yelling at people, screaming at the camera. Like, the dude has no chill pill, at least on camera. He knows how to get the views, or at least get people watching and say, what is he about to do? Because every second you watch this dude, he looked like he just about to steal off on Adam or whoever he talking to from across him. But he got into a little beef with 607 Unc. But Unc kind of started it. Unc was saying he was gay and he was doing all this other stuff in jail, yada yada yada, trolling him for real, for real. And then when 4Extras finally seen him in person, Unc kind of got scared about the situation. But that's neither here nor there. 4Extras was on Instagram posting hella, hey yo, 4th of July, we going crazy. We blowing up everything. You know what I'm doing off the bat. And you had the guy he was beefing with. Now, a lot of people's trying to put this 2 and 2 together. But 607 Unc is in a whole nother state, meditating, sweating, praying to his creator, his God. You feel me? Some people are trying to say that 607 Unc might have put a voodoo curse or a spell on 4Extras. Now, I don't think it's that deep personally, but I do think it might be some karma. Anyway, 4Extras is outside. He playing with the fireworks and literally blows off his hand. And now, I don't know, bruh. I'm not going to say it's karma. I'm not going to say he deserved it. I'm not going to say anything like that, because I don't think anybody deserves to get their hand blown off by a firework. All I'm going to say is you just got to be careful. Whether this 607 Unc dude did put a voodoo curse on you, and whether you do believe in that, and whether anybody believe in him putting a voodoo curse on him, bruh, you should just, both of y'all should be careful on how y'all display y'all energy, because even if it wasn't something from that situation, that might have been your karma from a different situation you might have did to somebody else, bro. And I feel like nowadays and I say we as humans on this internet, we be so stuck on trying to get views and go viral that this humiliation culture that everybody done got into, niggas be willing to do anything, bro. Say anything, be anybody, act any way, dress any way. And I don't know, bro. It's discouraging and it's a little disgusting to see that that's what some people gotta do to blow up. I'm not trying to do anything like that to blow up. You know what I mean? Not trying to sacrifice my soul, my morals, the way that I think and live for some money, bruh. Like, all that is temporary to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get too spiritual in this video, but I believe that after this life, there is another life. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful with the energy you put out, the words you say, and the actions that you do. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that anybody had anything to do with anything. He might have just blew his hand up by accident. You know what I mean? But you still got to be careful. So that's all I'm going to say on that. What's next? Wack 100 accidentally pulls out a badge on live. Yo, this is another thing that just randomly be popping up on my timeline. I swear my timeline just be so random. I don't even be on Instagram. Like, I post content, I get off. I might be on there for like 30 minutes to an hour sometime. You know what I mean? So I was looking up some research for a whole completely different video. Wack 100 pops up. Wack 100 pulls out a badge on Instagram Live, then goes live to try to explain the badge. So apparently, if you don't know who Wack 100 is, Wack 100 is the manager of Blueface and Ray J. He's been working with Blueface and Ray J forever. He's been going back and forth with Christian Rock forever, been trying to get her in and out of the house, whatever. Wack 100 has been exposing every single gangster, old, young, legacy, no legacy, anybody who claiming that they're a gangster and you ever told in life, this dude is out here trying to expose you. And everybody has been trying to figure out, well, god dang, Wack, how's you getting everybody's paperwork? This dude is getting people's paperwork that's sealed. People's paperwork from 30 years ago. People paperwork that you're not even supposed to have. You understand? And everybody just been asking the same question. Wack, how is you getting this paperwork? Everybody been calling them the feds. And this dude accidentally pulls out a LAPD badge on live. Now, after he ends the live, he goes live, I think the next day or the next couple days, and explaining the situation. He talked around the whole situation, saying, matter of fact, let me see if I can find a video with Wack explaining police badge. Go to YouTube. We're gonna find this.
Don't tell nobody. I don't tell nobody. Y'all got to be goofy. Let me tell you something. I've been manipulative, slick, invasive, intelligent, silent, exciting all my life. Whatever button I want to push. Big dummies, first and foremost, I'm an ex-con, right? Nigga, you gotta pass a written, a physical, and a background check to have a police badge, right? Y'all see the imprint? You see the wear on this? The wear? Been in my back pocket for a while. Thank you, appreciate it.
Guys, you want 2 more glasses of wine?
Shout out, man. They say I had a badge. Badge. Of course I got a badge. Here go the thing. Thing is called being connected. Either you connected or you're not. You get what I'm saying? My Mason brothers, they got little stickers they put on the back of their windows.
So you get it. He talked around it. He's well connected. When you know people, you know people. All I know is, Wack, you didn't explain how you got that police badge. That's all I know. You could talk around the 90 going north, talk about the wallet is old. I done had it in my pocket a while. You can put the badge on anything you want, sir. But I do know this, Mr. Wack 100. It's very suspicious how you getting all this paperwork and you just randomly pull out a badge on Instagram Live, and now you can't explain where the badge then came from, bro. Where did the badge come from, Mr. Wack 100? Who gave you the badge? You said you need to pass a background check and all this, that, and the third. We only known of you getting arrested at 16, gang. And I'm not just some big old gang member who trying to put you to the fire, but like, you not about to keep exposing everybody. You got a badge, gang. That's crazy to me, man. And I'm not about to sit up here and run content on you all day either. But Mr. Wack 100, you gotta explain where the badge came from, bro. You gotta tell us where you got the badge from, who you work for. Is it DEA, ATF, FBI, CIA, or is it deeper than that? Can you not even talk about it? How secretive is it? Truthfully, because that's some scary shit. But I'm gonna leave it alone. Next, what's the next topic, man? Donald Trump cuts food stamps. So while all of us was paying attention to Diddy and what Diddy had going on, and Diddy being freaky, and whole time it wasn't even that freaky. He was just, you feel me, having a couple threesomes, maybe some foursomes with his girl. Donald Trump has cut food stamps. Donald Trump has officially signed the Big Beautiful Bill into law on Independence Day. The bill extends tax cuts for the wealthy, overhauls programs like Medicaid and SNAP, increases border and military spending, along with a multi-trillion-dollar increase on the debt ceiling. So while we all paying attention to Diddy beating Cassie, getting high, some mild stuff that a lot of y'all watching this video probably do. You feel me? I'm talking to you. You done probably smacked your girl a couple times. You done probably flown a girl out a couple times. They coming for you, buddy. They're looking for you, and they will find you. Nah, let me let me chill. But they're serious though. Like, how do y'all feel about this? Personally, I'm not on any of these government assistance, nothing like that. But let's say I was trying to get on a Medicaid. You feel me? Now that they cutting the budgets of everything, is it even possible to still sign up for these programs? Like, it's almost discouraging. And it's hard not to see the truth right in front of you. That it seems like if he's not purposely trying to separate the lower class from the middle and upper class, then it's a sign of neglect. It's a sign that, like, well, forget the lower class then. At this point, if you're not purposely doing it, you still purposely doing it. Because it shows, like I said, a sign of neglect. Like, it's like Apple. You feel me? They fend for themselves. While we keep getting richer and richer and richer and richer. $1 trillion initiatives. And I don't know, I think that's crazy. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you on SNAP or Medicaid or Section 8. How do you feel about this? Like, does this affect you? Is your life going to change? Have they cut your food stamps? And I find it crazy that as soon as they stop giving money to all these immigrants, all the immigrants stop getting money for the hotels, stop getting $1,500 in cash on their food stamps card. Now all of a sudden you cutting everything. It's not like they ain't have the money for it. It's not like they still don't have the money for it. Where's the money going? Somebody please educate me, because where's the money going? Because I ain't seeing it, brother. Well, what's next? What's next on the docket, man? Why are less men get into a bag in 2025? I don't know if it's just 2025. I'm only speaking from my generation. I can't speak for the younger generation or the older generation, but from my generation, I'm seeing a lot of dudes at the age of 25 not getting a job, not owning a business, not starting a trade, not connecting. I don't know. I see a lot of men my age who don't want to grow their business and expand. A lot of them just want handouts or want it quick and easy. I don't know, bro. Like, even with this podcast, like, I'm doing this podcast. I'm not doing this for views. I see the end goal. I know that one day, you feel me, I keep working and striving, putting the work in, I'm going to get there. But it just seemed like a lot of dudes just, they not getting to the bag. And not saying we letting girls get to it, but it's like, dang, bro. Like, when we going to step up to the plate, bro? When, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I need help with the podcast, but when I'm going to get a co-host? When we gonna really turn up and get some money as men? 2025. We already halfway through it, bruh. And the girls is still dominating, still crushing. So, I don't know, bruh. Leave that in the comments, man. Why are less men getting to a bag in 2025? But what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh my goodness. Are women cooked after the age of 30? So I'll another just like little scrolling day. I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see this clip from a podcast with Paul Pierce. And this is what Paul Pierce had to say.
Cooked after. Just tired of these females who cooked after 30. I'm gonna say it like that. Cooked.
Okay, so you're personally attacking me, so I would like to know.
How am I attacking you?
Because I'm after 30, so I'm cooked.
Yeah. 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 Yes. Yes, dog. Listen, dog. Guys is over here like, your prime is 25 to 30. Let's keep it 100.
Or people have said it, women age like milk, men age like fine wine. I've heard it 1,000 times, right? For me personally, I'm going to say this. Me, maybe I am cooked, but you know what? I'm cooked and it tastes delicious because I was not given what I needed to get when I was in my 20s. I didn't know my body. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know how to fuck. I didn't know how to suck. I didn't know how to throw it back. Now I could do all of those things plus more. I understand who I am as a woman. My emotional maturity is here. And at the end of the day, I know that it feels like there's women who are jaded because they've been with so many men and now they're cooked. I understand that perspective. But personally, for me, I feel so into my bag as a 30-year-old because.
And then after 34, 35,
Nah,
man,
he maxing.
think about this. When I cook some food, all right, it's cooked, right? Now I ate some, then it's leftovers. Then I put it in the refrigerator. After so many days, you gotta throw it out.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
How many days we giving it?
Are women cooked after the age of 30? I'm not a woman, but I'll say this. I do see that a lot of dudes are more so in their prime at the age of 30. Like, I'll say the majority of women, at least from my perspective, choose men based off of status and wealth, especially at an older age. You know what I'm saying? Maybe younger, it's a little different. But the older you get, it's about money and status and where you're taking your life. You understand? For a woman, I'm not gonna say it's always looks, because as a man, if you solely go after a woman just based off looks, you're gonna end up in a bunch of bad situations. That's one. Two, your morals. Like, I don't know. I just can't go after a woman just solely based off of looks and her mind just be like completely gone. Like, I can't have a conversation with her. We can't connect. We can't vibe. I I don't know, just put on a random song and we just talk about the artist or the news or just anything. Like, if we can't just talk, then I'm probably not gonna be with you. Like, if you an airhead, we probably not gonna be together. Seriously. So you gotta have substance. You know what I mean? But most men, they go after a woman off her looks, her body, how beautiful she is. Then they try to connect with her in her mind. You know what I mean? So if that's the mindset of how you trying to pursue a woman, of yeah, women are cooked after the age of 30. You're done. You know what I mean? Um, Outside of just the children thing, because I think that's the first thing people like to harp on. Like, yeah, they stop being able to have children at the age of 30. Like, that's cool, but what if some dudes don't want kids? You know what I'm saying? I think that most dudes in the prime of their life, when you touch 30 and you touching the most money you've ever touched in your life, and the most women are chasing you that ever chased you in your life, then yeah, bruh, you trying to be a hoe. You trying to crack everything, anything moving, while a woman is looking to settle down at that age. So yeah, you kind of cook. You kind of cook. You kind of cook, especially if the men most women are trying to go after the 1% of men who have the access to most women. Like, if I'm a man and I have access to all of the women, and you're a woman who wants access to me, what makes you think I'm solely going to keep the access to you? What's going to make me stop going to all these other women and just go to you? What do you have that none of these women don't have? If I have money, if I have status, I could buy anything I want, buy any staff I want. All I need and want you for is literally your body and your time. And I can get that from any woman in the world. What do I need you for? And a lot of men think this way, bro. I'm not going to hold you. A lot of guys not only think this cool, but that's their everyday way of thinking, bro. Like, you feel me? That they think that's cool, bro. I'm not with it though. But let me know in the comments. Are women cooked after the age of 30? Next, what's next? AMP backdoor Clover gang. It done got serious, bitch. Bitch, it done got serious. I'm gonna say this. Kai, you not gonna want to take the blame. You not gonna want to take the blame. It's your fault. It's your fault, bruh. It's your fault, bro. Kai Sinet, this is your fault. And if you ever even see this video, which you probably won't, you feel me? Let's say this video go viral, hopefully. But, bruh, this is your fault. Because at the end of the day, not only did you put Clover gang and all of them in the same house, you knew Rakai was a crash out, bro. Forget Ray. Ray not that much of a crash out. You knew Rakai was a crash out, bro. And you kept enabling that young man. When he was supposed to be back in Syracuse, bruh, y'all enabled that young man. Y'all gave him more and more and more and more. And now he done went crazy. Bro, one of y'all houses is gonna be burned down, bro, from this. If y'all don't stop Rakai right now, this is not gonna end well. Cause Shorty think he could do anything, burn anything, break anything. And I'm not just saying it's his fault. Duke went too far too. When Duke took the sledgehammer to everybody like set after they just messed up people's sets, and that was OD. But Rakai, yo, they blew up his room. Bruh, the nigga don't have no room no more. Like, y'all gotta stop, bruh. Police got called. Y'all gotta chill out. And Kai, it's your fault, bro. This is your fault. You did this. You enabled Rakai to be the little savage he is. You made him think it's okay, bruh, to crash out, gang. You could have stopped him a bunch of times, bruh. And I'm tired of you not taking responsibility for all of this, bruh. You the reason, not even half, the reason all these dudes got a platform outside of AMP. So now, when they do some dumb shit, bro, that's on your resume. That's like when you go to a job, right, gang? You work at the restaurant. You hear me? You a bus boy. Best bus boy in that joint. And now your mans want coming in. You know your man's a crash out. You know your mans don't like picking up dirty dishes. But you get him the job anyway because you know he broke and he just needs some money, bruh. But you know he a crash out. But you show him a couple things, you get him the job, and what do? He crashes out. And now when he crash out and they looking at you like, dang, bruh, why ain't you stop him? Why ain't you tell us he was going to crash out? You like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. No, you is the reason he's here, bro. You're the reason he's on Twitch and he got money and we watching him and we see the clips and he got a room that Duke want to blow up. You is the reason, Kai. You're an enabler, bro. You got to stop it. Stop doing that. But last, man, what's last on the... Oh, my God. Young and Ace argues with producer because he's not as big as Rod Wave and NBA Youngboy. Man, hold on, man. Young and Ace was in the studio, apparently trying to buy a beat from a producer. Somehow, some way, he had realized that he was paying more money for the beat than NBA Youngboy and Rod Wave would be paying for the beat. He gets furious, mad, and calls the producer and tries to check him and asks him, yo, why you paying me so much for the beat? You trying to say I'm not on the same level as them? Listen, let me no. Are you dumb? Why would Young and Ace think that he's on the same level as a Rod Wave or NBA Youngboy? Do these niggas drink too much lean? Do these niggas smoke too much weed? Cigarettes? Black and Milds? Fuck is wrong with you? Let's look up Young and Ace. Biggest song. This nigga's burnt the fuck out. Young and Ace, YouTube. Popular. His biggest song is with JD Youngin. 88 million. 6 years ago. Okay. Let's go to Rod Wave. Since you want to compare yourself. Mr. Rod Wave. Let's see what you're talking about, Rod. Videos. Most popular. 281 million. 4 years ago. Let's look up NBA Youngboy. Go to his page. Most popular. 456 million 7 years ago. Yeah, a Young and Ace. Pay for that beat, nigga. Pay for that beat, nigga. You on a level, right? You got that bag then. A $10,000 beat, a $5,000 beat. I don't know what he was charged. He could have been charging you 20 ball for that beat. Nigga, if you on Raw Wave and NBA Youngboy level, you should have it. That's one. 2, you shouldn't be complaining. And 3, why would you post this thinking that niggas was gonna agree with you? These niggas be so much in a box, so much in their own bubble, and don't step out into the real world to actually see what's going on, bruh. No, you not at the level of an NBA Youngboy or a Rod Wave, bruh. You is not doing shows in stadiums, my nigga. Fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you? That shit real just had me irritated. Cause like, why would you call this producer trying to punk him or bitch him? Like, the rap game has been infiltrated by so many street dummies that it's not even funny no more, bruh. I can't wait till all y'all niggas get up out the way, bruh. So real musicians can have their time. Y'all niggas is fucking stupid. Am I on a level of Rod Wave? Bitch, never. That shit is crazy. But that's all for today. That's all the topics I got for today for the Jae Kapone Podcast. I hope y'all enjoy episode 3. I'm really grateful. Y'all been turning me up. We're gonna turn this episode up. Let's try to get this episode to 800 views. You know what I'm saying? But let me play some crank to get out of here, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Production.